Please hear my voice. Hi, I'm Naomi Wilfred from Minyerri community. 600 km from from Minyerri to Darwin. 300 km from Minyerri to Catherine.
How big is the community?
We have like about 500 people live in that community population, and my community is like 400 acres that all our people own. It's a big area. That's why we need these consultants to come to see us. We came up here in Canberra and bought our water map here, and we sent it yesterday in Canberra and want to show everyone here about how we connections along the river, along the Anna River and Lockhart River, and including Hudson River. So we bought that map to show where we're from and who we are. Our 4 clans, they are TOs of those whole area. We have Mambali, Morangon, Goyal, and Butal. That's the 4 clans that represent all that they are the TOs of the areas. And we got a big worry about that river. Now it's raining. We don't want cotton, and fracking, because they take a lot of water out. Every time we see this truck comes in, pick up more water than a little bottle, or a billy can size where they told us. But it's just like a truck, 2 trucks, draining all the water out. What if our rivers get contaminated? We're looking at 10 years time, long term. That's the big worry, how our little second generation going to be growing up and be affected. That's why we came here to bring a map to be recognized, and need to listen to us. If we don't want the mining, we don't want cotton, we want the land to stay healthy and safe for our future. We just need to be recognized who the real traditional owner of that boundary. Along that riverside, you have TOs. They haven't have any say. That's why we came over here to show people who we are and why we have these big concerns. Getting pushed out from everywhere. But we have our rights because we're born and raised in our community. Why I was nominated for coming, because I have now I have responsibility and given authority. And by that, I got it from the elders who passed on now. And they said to me, when we pass away, you'll have plate full of work, which I didn't believe it, but now I can see it. And I have that handover they give you. It's just like when you hand over native title rights. So the right people gonna get that handover. And they should respect us.
What does the river system mean to the communities around there?
Well, river system, the water is life. We live on that water all the time. Back in the past, where government used to call them bestie, we used to drink that water all the time. It was hard getting water. My dad and mom, we used to carry a flour drum, go down to the billabong with a stick and a yoke to carry that drum. Bring it back and fill it up on another drum to save water. And it's all about water. Water is the main thing for our life. It's a life. We live on that land. The land feeds us. Water is very important. We use water for everything. In the dry season, when the water dry up, we know where to go and get water, But when this cotton or fracking gonna take it away, where else water we gonna get? And right now in my community, in Minyerri community, everybody worrying about it. People need to come out there and consult with my people so they can talk about on behalf of them and they can share the complaints or concerns. There are people in my community that are waiting, but no one ever come across. They don't know where to get this help. They don't know where to get this information. That's why I had to come out there. It's a big worry about this water. A big worry. The first time I got in this position for fracking, Oregon, we went up there to check if they are looking after all them areas where the toxics going in, the poisons. We went there and visited that area, even though we didn't allow it, but we had to keep going on to get that permission to go in there. When we went in there, we saw all these pipes stuck into the big tank we had poison, because when it go overflow, they drain that out and drain it to the bushland. And when it drained that, now it's raining, the water gonna grab that thing, push it down to where that map when we bought it. It's drained down to Hudson Down map, then goes down to Noka. So we're worrying about that. So they should be listening to the rightful TOs. And how many times we said this? So we had to come in, I had to come in with here in the Canberra and bring that map to talk about our water. Our water is important. That's the first main thing that we here for. In Minyerri, we want to make a partnership between Commonwealth government, between us as a traditional owner and APA, so that we can work together, look towards the future generation. And we want to implement good strategy plan about working like ranger, pastoral lease. We got art center, but we have no money to put in our corporation for work. My art center, it's an Aboriginal art center, but here, where all the money been distributed to the wrong people, so we got to try to build it up again to make our corporation have a lot of little works for people that are working on dole, people that have problem. The police have fines so can help the community service, But we need consultants on the ground from all of those departments that work and serve Aboriginal communities, We need them to come back face up and try to recognize the rightful TOs so we can make a good partnership and we can make a community safe community for us.